Next thing I knew, I had that dog. Next thing I knew, I had that dog on me.
Worlds apart, you and I. Ooh, that could be something.
Is that something?
All right, let's talk about it. I'm not wearing a belt today either.
Come on.
Belt check, but I got shorts on, so that would be weird if I was.
Yes.
We are so back.
Woo!
Playdate episode
144, and we forgot to do 143.
Wait, we skipped one?
We didn't do it last episode, I noticed.
We just never said the number?
Yeah.
On accident?
I think so.
Mm-hmm. What the fuck?
Quinn Hughes.
Is what?
43.
Was it a hockey player for the Devils or something?
Troy Polamalu.
Ooh, good. You look these up.
I did
There's
not.
no
I
way you just
swear to
pulled
God.
Quinn Hughes and Troy Polamalu.
Quinn Hughes is famously 43. I think his brother is also, Luke Hughes is also 43.
Yeah, but like, why would you know that?
43 is like I think one of the Sedin twins was 43 too.
You Googled this shit.
I swear.
All right, how about you ready for my 44 poll?
Yeah.
Fuck, what's that guy's name on the... No, he's the fullback for the Ravens. Patrick Ricard. Patrick Ricard? Come on, pull of the year. Fuck!
Oh.
Fuck!
Michael Phelps' age.
Kyle Juszczyk. Lorenzo Neal.
40.
Lorenzo
I think
Neal.
you might have been good with Kyle Juszczyk.
Oh, good. That was good, actually. What is he? Number
44.
Number 44.
Nice.
Can you pull up Lorenzo Neal? I just want to look at him. Damn, I almost went Juszczyk first. All right, anyway. Remember when we were like, maybe we shouldn't just start every episode just naming random athletes?
This episode is brought to you by Cash App. Cash App.
Cash App.
Cash me that chap. How are you, man?
Oh. I'm okay.
Get this.
My emotions
I'm fine.
right now are... Get this. I'm fucking fine. My emotions are really tied to my baseball team right now.
That was huge last night.
Mets had a massive...
That was
Did you
crazy.
watch a game?
I was in and out of my room and passing it on the living room TV.
Oh, your roommates were watching it?
Z was watching it. You guys were down 5-1, 6-1.
It was, yeah. Our David Peterson, who was our ace, and it was an all-star this year, has completely blown up. He's like a 12 ERA in his last 5 starts. And he did it again. It's like one of those where it's like he's so obviously dog shit now, but it's like he was so good early in the year, he's earned the right to go fuck up.
Right.
Like we have to still send him out.
Yeah, it's kind of like you and I doing this pod.
Yeah, it's like we
They're like,
have
they
enough
were
earned
hot,
capital.
They were hot a couple months ago. Let's just let them fight through this slump.
But yeah, but then the bats came alive. Frankie Alvarez with a big dinger. I'm very happy. Anyway, but they need to keep winning.
Yes.
And here's the thing: if they win, if they make the playoffs, and the Dodgers win the division, they'll be playing in LA Tuesday, a week from yesterday. Or when you're listening to this episode, it'll be tomorrow.
Nice. Are you going to go?
And I'll be there, yeah, obviously.
All right.
And Tuesday and Wednesday. And then Thursday we'll have to fly out, so I can't go to that game. But
Where are we going on Thursday?
we are going to Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Right.
Why do you say ooh like that?
No, I said
Ann Arbor's
ooh,
sick.
like
No, you didn't.
ooh.
You went ooh. We're on the clip. There's no way he went ooh.
I went, ooh. I said Ann Arbor.
No, I like Ann Arbor. I'm excited for that.
I like Ann Arbor as well.
Ann Arbor's cool. It's a cool college town. They got last time I went there, I really liked it. There were all the streets were closed down, like just for fun.
Dude, it was awesome. All the streets were
No,
closed.
it was like there were like hella street. Like I love when a street is blocked off, not for like an event. It's just like we realized it'd be better if people could just walk around and they could do outdoor seating in the streets.
I see.
Like it was just like cool vibes.
Yeah, it's like the
cool
old court
coffee
now.
shops. Kind of has like a fun, young, like intellectual, progressive vibe. Like I feel like my mom always said living around college campuses is always the move because it's like it's just like there's like cool. It's like feels young and
Wait,
like
that's interesting.
smart
I feel like
and-
99% of people would say they do not. Like every neighbor that I had when I was living in college hated
No, not like
hated
that
we
part
were
of,
there.
but like in like communities that are built by like not like in like the party area, but like
Yeah.
we lived right by like Franklin and Marshall when I was in Lancaster, and that was nice. There were like cool little bagel shops. Like I feel like there's a cool
Yes.
like stuff that's
Okay, I see what you're saying.
built around like
I would be.
I don't know what I'm saying.
No, I see what you're saying now. I will say
There's like green spaces on the campus. There's like
it would be cool unless you live near one. Like there were probably only like 5 houses at each small college. That are kids you don't want to live near.
What?
We always moved into neighborhoods and we'd be like the only college house in that neighborhood, and they hated us.
I mean, that was when I moved to Charleston, I think I've told that story, but we moved into, if you went to college of Charleston, we moved into Jasper Street, which is
Pink House.
Yeah, like the most cooked college party block of the year, I guess.
The cooked college party block sounds like an
and
awesome
every
place.
night my parents woke up to people like they would ding dong ditch us, these fucking dickheads. And yeah,
that's so funny. Yeah, I think I've told this story, but we moved into a neighborhood when I was a sophomore in college. It was the first time I lived off campus, and every one of our neighbors hated us. And one guy's wife sent him over to shut down the party, and he came over and he was like, "You guys need to like tone it down. It's 11 p.m."
Yeah,
and we were like, all right, just come inside. Like, let's have a beer. We'll settle this. And he stayed with us until like 4 a.m. It was like, and then he never hassled us again because I think he was so ashamed of like partying with like 19. We were literally like 19 years old that he was like, I can never say.
I can't show
anything.
face.
Like, how many mug and yerbas do you have going right now?
Working on that weekend. Oh, I got that. I got a new one. Fuck, I was just singing. I was excited to sing in front of the pod. Please. It was like about haven't even drank my mug. I own that.
Here's my.
I was gonna wait. Let me say one thing too. It's not just because of the college kids too. It's because of the professors.
What?
Like the professors.
Oh, it would be enjoyable to live in a college town because there are like professors.
Like on our street by F&M, like a bunch of our neighbors are like professors. I feel like a lot of times like they're like interesting people. Like people go into
maybe
academia.
You can like pick up like some sage wisdom.
Some of them definitely blow, but like they're generally like pretty like interesting.
Yes,
smart, thoughtful people, like good community members.
Right.
Like I think that there's good senses of community built in these types of spaces.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I had a professor that I thought was like kind of a dork at the beginning of the year. Like there was nothing wrong with him, but it was just like, I don't think this guy and I really see eye to eye on life. And then I was walking to class one time. I thought he was like a really buttoned up kind of just like nerdy guy. And I walked past him on the way into class. I didn't realize he biked to class. So I was like, all right, cool guy move.
Yeah, 100%.
And then he was leaning on his bike, smoking a cigarette, and then came in and taught our class. And I was like, I took everything I thought I knew about the guy and threw it out the door. I go, this guy's awesome because he's smoking, but he also bikes to work. It was like, there was a little bit of like irony there. I just liked it.
I like that a lot. I one time found out my favorite teacher in middle school smoked cigarettes.
Yeah.
And I started telling everyone. I just thought it was like cool goss. And then one of the other teachers heard me and said, shut up.
You don't talk about her that way.
And I was like, all right. I just thought it was like crazy.
Wait, so how did you find out she was smoking?
He was
How
smoking.
did you find out he
Way to
was
assume that the girl was smoking cigarettes. It's always the same with you. I don't know. He was like my favorite teacher. And one of the other teachers was like, he's like, she was like, I tried to set him up with my daughter, but apparently she said she smelled the cigarettes right away and said, no go. And then I was like, damn, he smoked cigarettes? And then I just started telling everyone. I was like, I got gossip. Like, I'm telling everyone. Which is not really good.
It's not really that hot of gossip.
I guess it felt like at that age, it felt pretty dramatic.
Yeah.
Especially at least in my household. Like,
have you run into a teacher at a bar ever?
Bar teacher. No. Never done a bar teacher.
Did you have any teachers bang students in high school?
Like current students?
Yeah.
No, what?
What? You guys didn't have that?
That's like a federal crime.
Yeah, I just assumed everyone had like one story.
You had one?
Yeah, I had one like that.
At your high school?
At my high school, yeah.
How'd it feel?
I could mock for a week. No. He like was like our media studies teacher, and I I really wanted to take his class because he did like the morning announcements where the kids would like be like news reporters. And so one day after class, I went to his room and he wasn't there. And so I went to our studio and I tried to open the door and it was locked. The studio's never locked. And so like I knock on the door and he opens it like a crack, like just peeps his like face in. And he goes, "Hey, what?" And I'm like, "Hey, can I come in? I wanted to discuss like my schedule next year with you and everything." And he goes, "Yeah, real quick." And he like lets me in the studio and I walk in and on the couch, there's a girl like sitting there and she's giving me like daggers. Like, get the fuck out right now.
Is this a true story?
Yes.
Okay.
This is 100% true.
Is this going to be a TV show?
No. It's not a prank, I swear.
Dude, if we get like One Tree Hill right now,
We're getting
or
Is this the new episode by Summer
This
Pretty?
is very real. No.
Okay.
This is very
All right.
real. So she's giving me like daggers, like get out. And he's like pushing me out the door. He's like, "Yep, schedule looks great." Didn't even look at it. Like, "You can go," or whatever. Pushes me out the door. I'm like, that was a weird interaction. I'm like, what was that? And then a week later, everyone's like, "Did you hear like Mr. So-and-so got fired?" And I was like, "What?" They're like, "Yeah, apparently he was banging a student." And I go, "Was it the girl with the eyebrows?" And they go, "Yeah, how did you know?" And I go, "Oh my God, I totally like walked in on them hooking up like last week."
Was she 18 at least?
No, God, no.
God, dude, that's so bad.
Also,
Yeah.
like, did most of the girls at your high school not have eyebrows?
That's what you're hung up on right now?
Sorry, you're right.
Yeah, but then like
Wait,
a
did he
year
go to
later,
jail?
a year later, I found him on Instagram and he proposed with like the tiniest ring.
To her?
Let me see if I can. I'm just kidding.
Oh, you motherfucker! No, that was the Summer
Yeah,
Pretty.
yeah.
No,
Is that
no,
real?
no. But that was 100%
Oh my
real.
God.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Wait. Also, like, why would he let you in? I mean,
Because I think it would be like...
It would be more
so
suspicious
much
if
more
it was like-
suspicious if he was like,
Yeah.
no, you can't
Yeah,
come in.
just a crack. I feel like this is like a totally normal occurrence in my life. Like we had an English teacher.
No, this is not
Who was
normal.
like obsessed with one of the guys in our class, and she'd always be like, "Oh, Keegan, can you like use your big muscles to like move these desks, move these books for me?" Because he was like, I think he was on like steroids or something
Yeah.
that year. Because he was like, he got big like fast.
Yeah.
And she would always like reference his muscles all the time in class.
That's really weird. Willie, I think maybe it's because you went to academic magnet and there just like weren't, there probably weren't as many hot guys.
Yeah.
what?
Even
have
in
you seen
college.
what I look like in high school? I was a fucking stud.
Willie and I were just talking about how Willie was 14 from the age 14 until 20.
Some of the clips that like
He looks-
people will like, I'm like, that's not Willie.
I was just. You want to see a funny photo? The one I was just showing him.
Yeah.
I just got like a notification that was like, whatever, like this year in history. Wait, can I airdrop this to you?
Yeah. Did you ever have a Time Hop, that app?
No.
It would like take all your old
Wait, quick,
Facebook
before it goes
statuses
away.
and all of that.
Oh yes, yeah. I think I do know what you're talking about. This is me and Scott. This was going into senior year of high school or of college. Sorry, going into senior year of college.
Wow.
I look fried.
Yeah, it looks like you guys had a big night.
Yeah.
No, I think we're just high on pot. We used to go sit on his roof. It was awesome. That was like right when I met Scott.
So you were like 22?
Yeah, I was 21
As
I
a
feel
junior
like
in college?
as a senior. This was going into senior year.
Gotcha.
I turned 21 right at the beginning. So maybe I was technically 20 in this photo if it was before my birthday.
if I was a bouncer, I'd be doing all the tricks with your ID, man.
You're about to be doing tricks on it.
Yeah.
Origami with that thing.
Crazy tricks.
Origami with that thing. I wouldn't.
Did I ever? I was just thinking about like, you know, they make like a wall of shame of like IDs that got stolen or whatever.
Yeah.
There was a kid in one of my like business classes. We like sat next to each other in econ. He was like really quiet, nice kid, whatever. And a buddy of ours said that he went to like a massage parlor, and the kid's face was on the like wall of shame. Like, this guy's never allowed back here.
Oh no.
And it was one of those places where like there were some extracurricular
Oh yeah. I feel like maybe you've talked about this.
on the pod. We were trying to figure out like what the thing you would have to do at this place.
Yeah.
That I've heard like crazy stuff goes down is like he must have had to like throw something through the window because
Yeah.
but like completely sweet normal kid, and then there was just like security. They like pulled it from the security cam of him going like ballistic, and it was on the
It's always the quiet ones. Yeah.
I had something funny happen I was thinking about.
Nice.
May I share?
Please.
No.
Cool. Let's just get in the room.
No, I want to.
No, let's just go to the room.
Please.
No, I'm kidding.
You're just like always talking on
I
this
want you guys
podcast.
to like demand me. When I was in TCU, when I was in Fort Worth, Texas, I went, there was like that Friday that I was just there alone with nothing to do. So I was like, I'm going to go work at a coffee shop. And I went to this coffee shop and I was working at this coffee shop, as one does. What are you doing?
Oh, like working at the coffee shop. I thought you meant like I'm gonna go pick up a like I'm gonna go work. I'm gonna go.
That's what I
was
thought,
like,
too.
what are you talking? I was like, I didn't know that was a thing you could do.
That's what I thought too, and immediately was like, "What a dumbass thought."
Yeah,
like
we have some sort of
Go
like
pick up a shift.
we have some work share program where like if you work at Almost Friday, you can go work at any coffee shop in the nation, and if you work at a coffee shop, you can like come in and clock in here for a little bit. Sorry, so you go to work at a coffee shop.
Right, and then a barista does the podcast. What part of this is confusing? No, and then like these college kids, these teen, frat boys probably. No, they were like, I don't know, whatever, college kids. And they were like sitting over there and there's kind of the crew and people were coming and going and yapping. It seemed fun. It was reminding me of my college days. It was so fun in college when you would like go to like a coffee shop and like, there was a girl sitting next to me that it felt like everyone who walked in, she was like, oh, hey, like, what's up? Like, it's just, it made me miss like, and then one of them's like, I couldn't really hear them because I had my headphones in, but they were like something about like, he had like a spray bottle. He was like, isn't this crazy? Like, I'm going to totally get him later. I think it was like a fart spray or something. And someone was like, wait, let's see how bad it is or something. And he like tries it out. And they're all like, oh, gross, fart spray. And they all like clear out and leave. And I'm like, that was like weird. Why would you like try it out if it's fart spray or not move it? And I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. I go back. It wafts. I mean, I was like one table over. It comes and hits me. And so I'm like, but like, I don't know. In the moment, I was like, I don't want them to like feel really bad that they ruined my day. So I was trying to play it cool. So I just kind of ate the fart spray for like 5 minutes until it went away and I didn't move. But like, I didn't want to like be dramatic and get up and be like, oh, get out.
Why they were the ones that they screwed up?
I know, but they seemed like they were having so much fun. They were like young and they were like, the fart spray. Like if I got up and was like throwing up, like I think it would have like ruined their day.
You should have thrown up all over yourself.
They like fart sprayed me. But they were having so much fun that I felt bad. They fart sprayed me and I felt bad for getting fart sprayed by them.
Well, I think that's a testament to how nice of a guy you are.
I don't know. I think I was being a pussy.
If somebody did that in a coffee shop that I was sitting at and it wafted over to me, I would make a scene.
I couldn't believe it, honestly. I was like, how did they not think of, why would they spray fart spray in a coffee shop?
Because they're idiots.
Yeah. One time I was playing with this girl's pepper spray.
Nice.
Is that like a euphemism?
Was it like on her keychain?
On her keychain.
I always do that too.
And they always look so fun.
Yeah.
And I am always convinced that they don't work because I've never actually like seen them in action. So I was like, oh, like let me just like spray a little bit in this like trash can in this tiny room that like 30 of us are all in. So I just do one tiny little spray. And apparently like one tiny spray can like fumigate an entire room.
It's like all you need.
Yeah. I had no idea. I mean, I feel like I see on like
Yeah,
TV,
I wouldn't have expected that either.
Cops will like spray people's eyes for like 10 minutes,
Yeah.
like
The guy's like completely detained on the ground.
Yeah.
And he's still like,
it's kind of fun.
and it was like the worst timing too because everybody there was doing this like confessional thing. Like people were like coming out like as gay and things like that.
What was this?
It was
this
this
like a cult in college.
but yeah, I mean,
You were
it was-
going through your like Scientology.
I thought you were just like hanging out in a room.
I didn't want to get into like the nitty gritty of
Let's
the
get
details.
into the nitty gritty.
Okay, so I was in this organization. It was called Fish Camp, and it's like
We had a
obviously
fish camp.
freshman orientation, right?
different.
And so like
Ours was a summer camp for fishing. But sorry, continue. I'm being dead serious. It was called.
well, we also did that. But like a big part of it was like they were like, you got to learn who you are before you help freshmen find who they are. So they took it to like a very like deep level. And so like in order to do that, we would do these like exercises to like figure out who we are. And one of the things we would do was called like I am an Aggie and then you would just like say like something about yourself.
Wait, did you say kids were coming out? So they were like, I'm an Aggie and I'm gay.
One girl like came out to us for like the first time.
Whoa, okay. And you were like, this is a good time to pepper spray.
I know, I am a really bad person. Like I like it keeps me up at night.
Sprayed her with
genuinely
like
to
a
this
fire
day.
hose.
I had already sprayed the trash can when people were doing these like confessionals, but it was horrible because like, you know, like this girl is like trying to come out and have this really deep moment, and everyone's just like and like sneezing and coughing. People had to like leave the room because they were coughing so much, and it ended up like fumigating like the whole like student center because that's where we were. And so like ever since then, that organization is banned from using the student center.
Did they know it was you?
They didn't know it was me, but they knew it was like someone in the organization.
There's like one kid that farted like right before you did it, and everyone's like vomiting, and their eyes are like bloodshot.
He left the school.
Wait, so were you like an advisor of like incoming freshmen?
Yeah.
Did they have rules like you can't hook up with like the freshmen?
We did have like really weird rules, I think, that would like
They were like
bend your
not
mind.
they were like not supposed to like if they saw us out at a bar, they were supposed to like not talk to us.
Yes.
Oh.
I had this thing called Freshman League.
Yeah.
Where it was like 2 seniors and like 8 freshman dudes, and like we'd meet every week and kind of like go through stuff and whatever. And my one freshman league captain I always like wanted to be friends with.
Yeah.
And one time I saw him out and I was like, come on, let's go. And he's like, I can't legally like hang out with you. And so I just like followed him around. I remember.
You're like, I'm here if you ever change your mind.
In my mind, he wanted me to do that. He just didn't want his hands on it. In hindsight, he definitely was like, get away from me.
Yeah.
We had a similar thing. It was called RCC, where it was like a mandatory class.
Yeah.
And then there were like 2 kids in the grade above you that were like supposed to kind of like show you the ropes, and they'd like take us out for ice cream and stuff. And we were all like in love with one of them. And the rule, there were like hard and fast rules. Like first day of class, they were like, we're not allowed to hook up with you guys. We're not allowed to like be out in public with you. We're not allowed to like do whatever. And this kid, Jack, was like very straightforward. And like, I think asked like, when are we allowed to hook up? And everyone was like, what? And she was like, when the class is over. And then they hooked up when the class was over. Like,
Legend.
That was actually a great idea. He like kind of planted the seed like when it is legal, I am so down.
That's funny.
So we had like policy is what it was called, but we had an actual like firm deadline. And did you?
Do the mics pick it up?
I like turn up the mics when he does.
Good. You're always like angling it at me. It's like a wind tunnel.
Right now, it is hard to argue with that.
It's like slanted this. I can see it through the hole in your shorts.
My hole?
No, I can like see like where it's coming from.
Oh, I can see it. Like my butthole.
It's like, hey,
coming.
I'm Will's butt. Continue. I'm sorry, but
I have something I want to say too. Don't let me forget.
Well, I was just gonna say so.
Wait, for the record, this all we do is talk on this. We're gonna have time.
I just want to
We're gonna have time to get to everyone's stories here.
So it was like a hard deadline, but nobody knew when it was. They would just like send an email, and
the
then,
hard
like,
deadline of like now we can all like,
now policy's off. You can like hook up. You can drink with these people, like whatever. And we would host what was called ACP, which was after camp policy. Making like direct eye contact with me while
he refuses to look at me after he does it. Like when you know your dog pooped somewhere in the house, but he won't look at you.
Keep going. App.
So it was called APP, and we would have like a star chart at the parties. Do you know? Have you guys ever done a star chart?
Like, no, I don't think
it's basically like tasks that you would have to do throughout the night.
Wait, these are with the kids you've been like mentoring the whole year?
Are you a senior?
Because that would be, if you were a senior and they were freshmen, that would be so funny. It was
kiss a senior.
It's so clear that Andrew made the chart, and it's like, take a body shot of Andrew's ass. And he's sitting in the corner like.
So the freshmen weren't invited to it. It was just like the fish camp.
Oh, there was no intermingling between
not
counselors?
until like after. I mean, like there was, but like you weren't allowed to be like official until. But we couldn't even drink
eye
together.
Contact.
So like you could be 21 with someone else like in your like organization, but like you couldn't drink together until after.
Weird.
That's
I don't know.
epic.
They send an email, and it's like the purge, and it's like you guys can all fuck now, and everyone just like sprints to this one house.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Everyone drops what they're doing and is like putting a condom on like as you're running to the new place.
All right, let's talk about it. I'm talking about Cash App, y'all. Come on. I've been Cash Apping so much lately, my fingers are starting to hurt.
You've been CAing up a storm.
Yesterday, I asked Andrew if we could just Cash App each other back and forth. And
it's a blast.
We spent 4.5 hours Cash Apping each other back and forth. We got no work done.
It's true.
We had so much fun.
Have you heard the noise it makes if you have your ringer on?
Yeah. Well, dude, I just think about my first day or my first job when I was like scrounging for cash in college. If I'd had the Cash App and I could have gotten my payday a little bit earlier,
come on,
that would have been massive. I don't know if you guys are up to speed already, but Cash App is way more than just a safe way to send and receive money, okay? With the Cash App card, you unlock a ton of perks without all the fees. You can enjoy benefits like early access exclusively to nationwide concert pre-sales, whether that's Kendrick, The Weeknd, Sabrina Carpenter, Fred Eaglesmith, plus discounts on everyday purchases and popular brands you're probably already spending money on. Cash App also adds security to your money by declining suspicious card transactions, sending you notification to make sure the payment is really you. If your card's ever lost or stolen, you can lock it in with just one tap right in the app. So spend with confidence with the Cash App card today.
For a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use code FRIDAY10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partner. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Discounts provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. Guys, Cash App is the best. Go download it and use code FRIDAY10.
Mando, I love telling you guys about Mando.
Come on. Guys, fall's here. We got some crisp air. Football, it's barbecue season, it's all sorts of fun stuff happening.
Yes.
Maybe a bonfire or two. But if you're like most guys, you're still putting in that hard work. And yeah, that means you're going to sweat a little bit. Sue me.
Yeah, I'm lifting stuff. I'm hauling lumber. I'm a guy.
We're guys. We're going to chop down an entire oak tree and haul it through the woods by ourselves.
Dang right.
And guys, don't let odor put you on the sideline for all this fun stuff that's going to happen this fall. Mando Deodorant Plus Sweat Control is for those real working guys out there. It is built to stop odor before it starts, and it doesn't just mask it with some overwhelming fragrance. It truly eliminates it. So you can take it from the job site to tailgating with confidence. Don't mask it. Mando it.
Woo! I love Mando. I love this whole body deodorant. The cream is kind of a cheat code. If you start stinking up, maybe in your gooch or other parts of your body, it's got clinical strength sweat control. Seriously, it's the best. The deodorant is redesigned, re-engineered, if you will, to stop odor before it even starts.
Right.
So you don't ever have the odor, okay? It doesn't just mask it. It prevents it from happening.
Right.
100% of study participants experienced all-day odor protection. 100%. Guys, Mando's starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, and 2 free products of your choice, like mini body wash or deodorant wipes, and free shipping. As a special offer for our listeners, new customers get 20% off site-wide with our exclusive code. Use code Playdate at shopmando.com for 20% off site-wide and free shipping. That's shopmando.com. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Mando's got you covered with deodorant plus sweat control. Say goodbye to sweat stains and hello to long-lasting freshness. Let's get back into the episode. I was going to say, I know what I was going to say. When I was in college, I was technically, I guess, a sophomore, but I was, sort of ran in the junior crowd because I had my year off. But it was spring. The last night of, senior year, all the seniors gather in the mods, the last night before graduation, they gather in the senior housing, and it's a big party. But this is 2021, so it was coming out of COVID, so everything was still really strict, especially in Massachusetts. There were limits on gatherings, but the college, as kind of a good gesture, was all right, we're gonna section off the mods. It's all fenced in and everything. When they got police to guard it, and then they were seniors, you can all come in and you can do whatever. We're not going to regulate anything. We're going to let you have one big night before graduation because, we're kind of coming out of COVID at this point. And I was on TikTok live, drunk or something. And a senior messaged yo, come on. They won't let us out. If we leave the mods, they won't let us back in. Can you bring us pizza? I was living off campus at the time, for the summer. And I was all right, yeah, I can bring you pizza, like whatever. So I go to the pizza shop and I get 3 pizzas to bring to these seniors. They're like, we'll pay you for it. And as I'm walking up to this like fenced in policed like area and like no one's had a cool party in a year at this point. Like this is the coolest party since COVID started. So this is like a big deal. We were all jealous that they were in there. As I'm walking up to the pizzas, I was like, the guy I saw was like walking up to meet me, and I was just like, give him 1 second. I was like, I want to try something. And I walked up, and I was like, yep, pizza delivery, mod 43B, or I'm with the pizza company. And they were like, oh, yeah, get on in. They thought I was a pizza guy and just waved me into like the most exclusive party of the year. And I went in and I partied all night with the scene. It was awesome. In hindsight, like there's no way to represent how cool it felt at the time. Right. But like when I got back to my house, everyone was like, no fucking way.
It's like the video of Travis Scott where he like opens the door and he's like, come on in.
Yeah.
Like,
wait, what is that video? It'll be like when your teacher sends you to the 4th grade class to ask for a glue stick.
Yeah.
It's like, get in here. Yeah. Well, that was like kind of to a T.
Yeah. That's what it was like. I couldn't freaking believe it.
I was just because I was at that wedding with like a handful of buddies from college, and we were talking about how like weird of a time that was. We had our friend got like a party bus to take everyone downtown. We pre-gamed at their house, and it was like one of the more like known off-campus houses, and kids were being idiots and like posting Snapchats, like just like panning across. You remember that was like a thing that you would do if you were at a party? You would like pan across the whole room, which doesn't seem like a big deal until I got called into the like IFC office, and they were like, who was at this party or whatever, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And she slammed a list of just everyone. It was literally like to a T. I've never seen a more accurate list. And I was like, that's not real. How do you know that? And she was like, we have like our...
That's not real. How do you know that?
How did you know that? and I was like, where are you getting this from? You could just be writing down any names. Put down pictures. Someone had screenshotted every single like frame of this one person's videos and circled and just identified every single person. And so we got like 150 kids got put on like academic probation because of this. And it was like ridiculous.
Dude, I think I've said this, but everyone I lived with sophomore year, I then didn't live with junior year because I took that year off, and they all got like suspended for a semester because they threw like a huge party in the basement.
Oh, BC took it like seriously.
Very, very seriously, yeah.
Yeah, I was in Florida during it. So it was like that was what was confusing is the campus was the only place that any COVID rules were enforced. Like no bars closed, no restaurants closed.
Oh yeah, we were full.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's the reason I'm here though, because me and my roommate were going so crazy that we started making TikToks.
Yeah.
And the rest is history.
My roommate one year was in this like really hard online stats class, and it was like notorious that you just like use Chegg or like some kind of cheating device to like get through the class. And he complained every day about like how hard the class was, and me and all my roommates were like, dude, everybody cheats in that class, just cheat. And he goes, dude, I don't want to pay for Chegg. And we'd be like, it's $10 a month, like just pay it. Like he's like literally failing the class. He's like, nah, I don't really want to do that. Complains for like 3 months. We're so annoyed. We're like, we'll literally pay for Chegg for you if you just stop complaining. He's like, nah, I don't really want to do it that way. Whatever. End of the semester, we get an email over Christmas break, and they're like, so we have a list of everybody's name who cheated on this like online stats class. And they were like, and if you don't admit to it, like right now, then like we'll give you like a F star or something, which is like worse than an F. Like it's like really bad for your academic. Like I think if you get 2, you're like kicked out of the school.
Do you just get like an auto A?
No, I mean he's still got like a C or something in the class, but at least he didn't get like an F.
Yeah,
on it.
You tried to get him to get an F,
and I tried to get him to get an F, but he was literally the only name in the class that didn't get pulled for cheating.
Were you guys cheating on everything? I don't think I learned a fucking. That was such a waste of money because I literally I probably cheated on every single.
That's the thing is I was like poli-sci major, so I feel like it's during COVID it got even harder to cheat because like everything just became essay based and stuff.
And you don't know English.
And I don't know English. No, but I feel like I mean I definitely cheated on like I remember taking like astronomy senior year, and I was like, this is so fucking
That was the
dumb.
other thing is like my last years of classes were such bullshit classes.
Yeah, but like all my poli sci stuff I had to lock in, but I liked it.
Yeah, I just kind of mailed it in. Like the whole time. I tried hard freshman and sophomore year.
I mean, you were like a sophomore when it hit, right?
I was a sophomore when when it became clear. No, I was a freshman.
You were a freshman. You're
a
in,
second
like,
semester freshman.
entire college was COVID.
If your parents lived within 50 miles of the school, you could say you were living at home. And so I think there were like 4 kids that like on paper lived at my parents' house because we were just like, I cannot go back to that to the dorm. So those were brutal.
Oh yeah, being in a dorm quarantine.
They would like
horrible.
you would like they would know if you were supposed to be quarantined and you like scanned out or something to like go grab Postmates or whatever, you'd get like get in a lot of trouble.
Yeah,
It was
it was great. Yeah,
this turned into like the
COVID talk.
Yeah, this
COVID
turned
talk.
into like the videos where they're like, we should make podcast equipment more expensive. We're like,
Yeah.
dude, COVID was
COVID
was
crazy.
crazy.
COVID was insane.
You
What
couldn't
was-
leave your house, man. You don't understand.
I couldn't leave
how
my
crazy it was.
house into COVID for even to go fucking. I couldn't even go to like a fucking And what else is going on?
There was a rumor that a picture leaked during COVID of like the Christian camp organization, like all together with no masks. It was like 200 people at like the height of COVID. And I never saw the actual picture, so I don't know if it actually existed. But that was obviously not a lot of people's cup of joe finding out about that.
I think that for COVID, with everything, with the COVID-19 and the dealing with it and social distancing and the vaccine is just the virus and everything about it and everything that we went through made for that whole year. It was just the new normal.
Right. Right. It was like, well, I guess my life is just out of a house now. So my office is my bedroom now.
And I shouldn't have gone that hard.
Right.
Politically.
Right. Well, it was a frustrating time for us. Vent it out.
Yeah,
Get it out, Willie.
I just feel like the disease was something that we were all reckoning with and dealing with and finding ways to deal with. And there's mixed response as to how that played out.
Right.
But that's already coming down too decisively. And I feel
know.
like I should just that's not my place. All right, here's a question.
I kind of liked it and I kind of didn't like it.
You're locked in a hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
You're given 3 options, okay? Airhead Extremes, a Gatorade, or Dave's Hot Chicken. But it's the spiciest kind. What are you picking?
Wait, what? I'm in a hotel room.
I'll run it again. You're in a hotel room. You're locked in a hotel room, right? You got 3 options. You got Airhead Extremes, a Gatorade, or Dave's Hot Chicken, but it's the spiciest kind. What do you choose?
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Is my goal to get out of the hotel room?
Yeah. You're trying to pick the lock.
Yeah, I would say Gatorade, and then I would melt it into some sort of.
You would melt the Gatorade?
No, I'd melt the bottle and then I would mold it through through the lock to create kind of a makeshift key, and then let myself out.
Wrong. Airhead Extremes, then you hang yourself. All right.
Speaking of which, I have a surprise for you guys.
No.
go.
It's Airhead Extremes?
No, what is
There's
it?
no way.
No.
It's not Dave's Hot Chicken, but the hottest kind. If it's Airhead Extremes, I feel like something weird is happening.
Whoa! Let's go.
Reese's! Oreo-reeses!
Let's go.
What?
Okay, this is what I was talking about. Did you get one for yourself?
Wahoo!
Okay, take one of mine. Here,
Yeah.
come here. I only want one. So take the last 3 of mine. All right, so for the people that missed this episode, I said I think this is my favorite candy I've ever had in my life.
I need to cleanse my palate.
Your Pilates.
Let's see if it holds up, because I will say I was pretty stoned when I took it.
God, again? Oh, wow.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah, that's very good.
Do you not like it?
No, it's good.
Oh my god.
I will say this.
Mine's way more. Mine tastes way more just like a Reese's than last time. They used to be
I was
more.
going to say it tastes a lot like a Reese's, but the crunchy I kind of like. Reese's Oreo. Wow.
I'll say it tastes exactly how I imagined it would taste.
I will say, I think this is a pretty Reese's heavy batch. Mine was way more Oreo last time.
Wow, this is pretty good for you, actually. Wow.
Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah, thank you. Jesus Christ, that's good.
I actually have a second surprise. You guys
No, you
want?
do not.
Yeah.
We have my
wanna
water
see?
if you're coming over here.
Is that yours?
You got a second surprise? Yeah. Kinder eggs?
Bro.
Aren't those like illegal?
Yes.
Wait, are they really?
I'll get them across the border. Okay. Do you guys want Harry Potter, Hermione, or Ron?
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna
have
go-
a confession to
I'm
make.
gonna go Ron.
I don't like milk chocolate.
That's fine. You still want?
Can I still hold it?
Yeah.
I'm
You don't want the little guy.
Dude, this is
You want
insane.
Hermione or?
Yeah, I want Hermione.
Wait, here's a question for you. What is
love Emma
the
Roberts.
difference? Bro, what is
Wait, aren't these
this?
illegal in the U.S.?
Are they really?
I smuggled them.
Wait, why are they
Because
illegal?
there's a toy on the inside, and it's a choking hazard.
So how'd you
Oh no,
get
but
them?
these. It looks like this one says final assembly in the USA, so they must have legalized them.
Wait, how do you eat this? Because mine's like completely freeform.
What? I thought it was like an egg.
Oh.
Oh. You like dip it. I
Oh,
think,
this is the Quidditch edition.
I think you have to like dip
This
it.
is the best thing ever.
My little brother Nacho, when I lived in Spain, used to
Whoa.
love these things.
Which is probably a horrible podcasting, but I'm having a fucking blast eating it.
Yeah, I'm having a pretty good day too. I feel like. Do
All right, let's walk in here.
you ever feel like you're losing your mind?
Literally.
Oh wait, I think the person is surprised because I got Hagrid.
You got Haggard,
Yeah.
Merle Haggard.
How's it if you feel like you're losing your mind today?
I don't know. Sometimes in general. I think sometimes just sitting in these chairs with like lights beaming on you just kind of makes you lose your mind.
Yeah, I also think we're recording at a new time today because of a scheduling mishap, and it has completely thrown off my whole day.
Yeah, I'm also worried about the Mets.
Like in general, or just missing it?
No, in general, I'm not worried about missing it.
They played fantastic last night.
I mean,
After
not David Peterson didn't,
fifth
and
inning.
Juan Soto made a big error. Well, here's the thing. Survivor starts tonight.
Come on,
You
baby.
gonna watch AN?
I am. You know what I'm actually watching right now, which is getting spicy.
You should be focusing on the podcast right now.
Well,
What's getting spicy?
I got it on. Big Brother, man. Have you heard about this?
Big Brother, man.
I know what it is. I don't know anything about it.
Joe P made it.
So if you don't know, it's a reality show.
Joe
These-
Pomeroy made Big Brother.
He used to work as a PA on it.
Oh, really?
Okay.
That's pretty cool. Basically, like, what is it? 16 people live in a house for like 3 months. Everything's like on camera. They're constantly mic'd up.
It's like Survivor, but like not on an island.
Indoors, yeah. It's like indoor Survivor. Anyway, the tea is that there's a guy that went on the show who was in a 7-year relationship who has started canoodling with a girl also on the show.
Whoa.
While there's like these live feeds going on 24/7. So his girlfriend has like released a public statement
Wait,
saying
you can
like,
watch it live 24/7?
24/7.
What happens if they like bone?
It's on camera.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I always like in reality shows when they go to have sex. Like, have you ever seen Temptation Island? Mm-hmm. Like they'll go to have sex and they're like, if we just go completely under the covers, they won't, like, that will somehow be better. But then they show like their partner, them going under the covers with a girl, and then it's like the craziest movements and noises you've ever heard under there. And Mark L. Wahlberg's trying to calm them down. He's like, well, you don't know, anything could have been happening under there. It's like, no, you know exactly what's happening
Yeah.
under there.
There was a year of, I think, like British Love Island where they were told, they were like, if you do it like without the covers, we can't show that.
Right.
You know, because
yeah.
like it's nudity.
Yeah.
Right. And then so they were like, okay, fuck it. Took off the covers, did it. They played it anyway.
Oh my God. Have you seen Montoya, por favor?
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen this
Oh,
one?
Yeah, I bought that meme coin.
Did you actually?
Yeah, Jack Lawler was like, we got to buy Montoya, por favor. And I was
Did
like,
you
I have
make
some
bank?
Solana. No, I've lost $500 on meme coins.
That's crazy.
Oh my god,
Wow.
dude! Temptation Island is my favorite show of all time.
I actually don't know that for a fact. It's possible that Rismus Eve has had like a big pickup. I haven't checked in a while. Yeah, no.
Can we hear your holdings?
Yes. Okay. Solana is, which is like sort of like the base that you like buy everything else with. I have $34 left in that. It is tanked since I bought it. I have $19 of Yeezy coin. Not proud of that one, but I thought this guy's such a freak weirdo that if I can make money off of him, I'll do it. Didn't work. Rismus Eve, I've got $2.79. Luigi Mangione coin, I've got $2.27. Just
$227 of Luigi Mangione coin.
$2.27.
Okay, all right.
But I bought like $100 of it.
Oh my god!
A
Why aren't
doll-
you selling them like at the?
I keep forget. This is my problem. They're all like such volatile markets. Like the only way to make money, I think, is if you're like hyper dialed on it.
Yeah.
And I keep like, I'll like be tired in bed. I'm like, oh, okay, and I'll buy it, and then I just forget about it for like a week, and I look, and I'm like, damn it. My whole thing with the Yeezy thing, I was like, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. I'm gonna be rich because he like just announced it, and I like saw the like tweet or something. Anyway,
Did you get rug pulled?
I don't even know. Just a MAGA guy. Same logic as the other
What the
one.
fuck is your deal, man?
I figure I don't understand how these things work. So what if I like try to make something good out of a bad thing? $1.68 on that.
Of MAGA coin,
Just a MAGA guy, like just a chill guy. You know that guy? They're
where
like,
it's like the dog with like his hands in his pockets.
yeah, but he's wearing a MAGA hat on this one. That one didn't do well. Chill Rudolph has gone defunct. That was around Christmas time. Montoya por favor, which I own 21,000 shares of, that also has gone defunct.
What does that mean? You have $0?
Yeah, it just is a dash where the money used to be.
Yeah, I think it just they took the money and ran.
Yeah.
Willie, you know what? I'm proud of you for investing responsibly. It sounds like.
Yeah. I mean, I have a 401k too, but no one wants to hear about that. This is the fun stuff. I've got a
I
Roth
wanna hear-
IRA.
Yeah.
I've got a
Checking account.
checking account. I've got $50,000 in credit card debt.
You have 55,000, or is that a joke?
Yeah.
What do you actually have in credit card debt?
I'm zero. I got no. Well, I have student loans. I have like $20,000 in student loans debt, but I'm paying it off bit by bit. $88 a month until 2036, I believe, and then I'll be.
That's
good.
actually not that bad. That could be a lot worse.
Actually, I feel like that math might not add up. No, it's not bad. It could be so much worse. Yeah, I'm super grateful. My parents paid for most of my college, which is really lucky. But I got a little skin in the game, so But it's good. It's helping me establish. I have a great credit score, huh?
Did you have any other aspirations outside of college, outside of the Peace Corps?
I wanted to. My plan was to run for office.
Run for office.
I wanted to be. I
Like
wanted to
straight
Would
out
you
of
rather be a
college?
senator or on the House floor?
I mean, I'd rather be a senator, but I think being in the House is way more attainable. But did I when I was early in college, my plan was to run for state house in South Carolina right after I graduated.
Does that ever work?
What?
Like, young kids do that?
Yeah. I think the age.
It'd be pretty cool if we had a buddy that was like, or I guess
A
we wouldn't
senator?
know. Yeah, we wouldn't know.
I mean, state house in South Carolina isn't exactly like. I think you make like 10 grand a year. Like it's not a full time
what?
job. Yeah.
Oh.
It is in some states. Like I remember I looked into this because I was like, well, maybe I'll go back to Pennsylvania where I grew up because there you make like 130K or something as a state rep. But it's it's all. I mean, that's part of the problem because guess who's most likely to take a bribe? A guy who makes $10,000
I was about
a
to say
year.
I would lobby the fuck.
Yeah, it's
I'd be making calls and
so cool.
holding
Yeah.
$10 bills in front of your head and been like, pass this law.
So it's just like a side gig for them? Like they have a full-time job?
Yeah, they're like usually a
outside?
lot of them are lawyers, business owners, stuff like that.
That makes sense.
Which makes it kind of exclusionary just by nature, or it's like Yeah, the whole.
I feel like the government system is kind of like messed up. You guys feel that way?
I feel like
It's kind of like
yeah,
Dude, you know what? I'm starting to think. I think it's honest. I think it's like corrupt. I honestly, and call me crazy, call me like Mr. Crazy Woke guy. I think it might be a little corrupt.
I don't know.
All I know is I cleaned the pool of a local Maine government guy. Oh, he was like within like Maine government or whatever. He had like a $10 million house, and I was like, how the hell? It never made any sense to me. Like, how could you don't have that much power as like a Maine government official? Like, where
you do though? People need you decide what companies get the right to build things.
So they'll give you like a bunch of money.
Like the contracts for like, say they're gonna fucking build new, literally anything, any state infrastructure. They need to hire like private companies to do it, and so like, whoever they give those bids to, it's like millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars.
Can you do me a favor, Andrew? Because I was thinking about this the other day when I was looking at my taxes. Can you Google what was the tax rate? What was the tax rate when the Boston Tea Party happened? Because weren't they freaking out over like 4% or something?
Oh, I don't know.
It was something like really
3 pence per pound.
I don't know what that means.
3 cents per dollar, but it was not dollars. Here, wait.
So yeah, like 3% of their money was being taxed. And
I mean, I don't think it was like income tax. I think it was like on
certain goods.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I think it had less to do with the fact that the tax rate was high. I mean, that certainly didn't. That was part of it, but it was that they weren't represented in the English Parliament. Like that's all they did, like taxation without representation. It was like they're getting taxed, but then they don't even. I think paying taxes is a good thing if you have a say in like a functioning democracy. But if you're being if you can't even have a say in the tax rates, and then you're being taxed
3%.
I know, but like they take like half your money now, and we just are like, that's fine.
You're really on that.
What?
You're really on that.
On what?
On like taxes and.
It makes me really mad.
Yeah,
but that's just because I don't understand. I don't understand it. We got in this argument one time where I was like, "Where are they going? Where are my taxes going?" And you were like, "How'd you get here?" Okay, touche.
I mean, there's definitely a ton of waste in government. Don't get me wrong, but taxes in and of itself aren't a bad thing if they're being allocated to the right
does. Yeah,
things.
sometimes it doesn't. Not to get too into this, but sometimes it doesn't feel like I see like multiple homeless people like passed out face down on the way to work, and you're like, it's not going to like help those guys.
Yeah, but you funded at least a few bombs at Gaza,
right?
So, I mean, there's trade-offs, right?
I bombed civilians in the Middle East, and I never went to jail for it.
Who am I?
My college town's mayor was named Andrew Nelson.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. And I didn't realize until there were all these like political signs. It was like Andrew Nelson for mayor. I was like, I didn't realize I was
You're like,
running.
all right, I'm in.
I guess I'll take
Fine.
it. He didn't have an Instagram. So people would tag me in like posts being like, thank you so much, Andrew Nelson, the mayor, Brian, for showing up to my business today. Thank you so much. And I would comment. And I would be like, anytime, like, love serving this great city. I literally had in my Instagram bio, like, Mayor of Bryan. And when he won the election.
Bryan is the town?
Yeah, it was called Bryan, yeah.
Oh, Bryan.
And so, like, when he won the, like, re-election the next year, I posted, like, an acceptance, like, speech on my Instagram being, like, so excited. Like, I'm going to get Mountain Dew in, like, all the water fountains. And I'm going to, like, get rid of gerrymandering and, like, all of this kind of stuff. And I'm at work one day, and I get this email from the city of Bryan. And it says, cease and desist.
Yep.
In, like, big letters. And I was, like my heart, like, dropped. It's, like, cease and desist, impersonation of a public servant. That's what it was. And it was like this big long paragraph about like you were claiming to be the mayor of Bryan on your Instagram page. You're commenting on people's posts that tag you. You're not correcting them. And they were like, if you don't take down your posts and like stop commenting and stop impersonating him, we will fine you like $100,000 and send you to jail for like 4 years. And I'm like a 21-year-old in college.
Yeah, also it's like that's your name.
Oh my God. Yeah. But it was the fact that I was like playing into it and putting it in my Instagram bio. Sure. And so I called my friend who dropped out of law school, but that was like the closest thing I could get to like a lawyer. And he was like, if they ever did take you to court, like they would lose because of like parody law and things like that. But he
just
was
watched
like,
that Nathan
just-
for you.
yeah,
he was like,
Don't
they're
start
just like annoyed. But he was like, you don't want to have to go to court and like have to pay for a lawyer to like defend yourself and
Yes.
all that kind of stuff. So he was like, I would just comply, but there's nothing really that they can do.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
Did you see President Macron the other day? Like, his like car couldn't get through a street because Trump's motorcade was about to come through, and he's like arguing with this cop.
That was very funny. Yeah.
Who is this?
The president of France.
President of France was like,
I gotta get to the. He was trying to get to the French embassy, but Trump's motorcade was blocking it, and the guy was like, "Sorry, sir, you can't come through." He's like, "It's a president.
I'm the president of France."
Hey, Mamma Mia, where's my pizza?
And then he called Trump in front of the cop and was like, "Get this, they're not letting me through," and I don't think Trump helped him.
If you know, speaking of taxes, you know the song by Geese. If you want
You just
me
showed
to
me that.
pay my taxes, it's so fucking good, dude. I can't stop listening. You're gonna have to nail me.
Lucy, come on, baby. We want to take a quick moment to talk about a new sponsor of the pod, Lucy. Lucy is intelligent nicotine for adults, designed by scientists to deliver the most satisfying nicotine experience and always tobacco-free. Whether you use nicotine to enhance focus, boost your energy, or relax, there is a Lucy for you. They offer products from hydrating breakers to pouches to lozenges to gum, with individual servings ranging from 4 milligrams all the way up to 12 milligrams, ensuring satisfaction for even the most demanding nicotine routines. I've got with me the 8 milligram mint Lucy breaker.
Oh yeah.
I have about 3 or 4 logs of this on my desk because I am flying through it.
Logs? Is that like a whole
Log is when there's like a bunch stacked on top. It's kind of just, it's like Lucy terminology.
nice?
You
A
wouldn't
little
get it.
Lucy log, double L.
Our friend Will and I's friend DM'd us the other day a picture of her at bingo night with her apple cider breakers. That's a good point. I just made a good point. Fall.
You always make good.
I may switch from the mint back to the apple cider I did it last fall, and it's like walking around with a little apple cider in your mouth all day long. You can use them to focus, relax, energy, before a workout, after a workout, when you're having a few beers. Sue me if I have a couple light beers. Yeah, I'm gonna throw in a Lucy. I'm a guy.
Sue me, I want to be wanted.
Sue me. I want to be wanted. We have a vending machine of them in our office that stays stocked for about 4 minutes at a time.
Guys, let's level up your nicotine routine with Lucy. Go to lucy.co/Friday and use promo code Friday to get 20% off your first order. Lucy has a 30-day refund policy if you change your mind. Again, that's lucy.co and use code Friday to get 20% off. And here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age, and every customer is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Let's get back into the episode.
All right, we have a beautiful episode for you guys today. We're going to hear your pitch, followed by our pitches. Then we'll do Am I the Asshole? And then we are going to do everyone's second favorite segment, This Guy Rocks, followed by Teach Me Something. And then Willie and I are going to do more of the Office plots that don't exist, and then more drinking games that don't exist. And we'll wrap up with Mailbag 3 at a time.
Mailbag making it rhyme.
Mailbag making a rhyme. And then we will do Rusty's Song of the Day. Let's get into it.
This girl wrote about you in her discussion post for college. Can we read it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hope I got mentioned or I'm going to get mad.
So this is from Hannah McBride. In my city, I think that Rusty Featherstone could be an important leader of the tourism. Rusty Featherstone, a.k.a. Jack Kelly. Oh, can I say that? Or?
Yeah. She spelled it wrong.
Bleep it.
Made his
Jack
rise
with an
to
E.
made his rise to fame when he signed with Almost Friday and started making a TikTok series called Rusty Ranks. In these videos, Rusty would pick a brand to drink 12 of them and give it a score. This would be beneficial in Wimberley to increase the popularity of local wineries and breweries. Microbreweries and micro wineries are very attractive to tourists. We could use the concept of including residents in decisions by having the winery and brewery owned be part of Rusty's videos, reaching up to 2.5 million viewers. Featherstone also has a series called Rusty Ranks Bars. Here's a link of Rusty Ranks Bars called Monty's in Miami, Florida.
Ooh,
Where's Wimberley? Can you
I like
look
that.
up
I think she made it up for her class. It sounds
Wimberly.
like.
Oh, really?
What's her name?
Wait, look up Wimberley.
Hannah McBride.
Hannah McBride.
Oh, Danny McBride.
Thank you so much for that. I think I could do a great job in your new
it's,
video.
It's in Texas,
City.
man. Oh, it's right near.
Oh,
Blue.
it's in Texas.
Oh,
Near Austin and San Antonio.
how's Jacob?
Never
How's
heard of
Jacob's
it.
well?
Oh, is that the thing that like splunkers always get caught in?
I don't know. I've never been here before.
I think you should Google taint.
Yeah, pull up taint. Good images.
Okay.
Like that.
Google.
No, don't.
Should we hear a pitch?
Hello, my name is Carter, and this is my pitch. What's the worst part about learning fun facts?
They're never fun. It's always boring, and it makes you. It's very performative, and every person in your class that's doing it during an icebreaker, it's quickly making you not want to be friends with them.
You're hammered and you can't think.
Yes, sorry, you're hammered and you can't think of a fun fact.
That's right. Some of them are straight misinformation spread online that you aren't going to fact check. That's why you need this new system, misinformation, MRS information. Our new misinformation device can tell you whether or not something is a real fact. With just a click of a button, misinformation will tell you whether you're really swallowing spiders every night or not. This can also work for the new conspiracy theories that your coworkers can't stop talking about.
I love it. I love it.
I'm worried. Are you sure you would love this?
I would like to know when I'm wrong. I feel like I've gotten better.
No, you spread. I agree.
I spread way less.
You
now.
spread way less misinformation.
I spread way less misinformation.
Wait, I have a question. Can you go to Twitter? Is there x.com?
I think we have X on this computer.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Oh. Can you go to the Playdate Pod Twitter? Because I had a banger tweet. Yeah, there it is.
Didn't realize we had this account.
Yeah, you can click on that one. The most recent one. Did you see this?
That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good.
Right? MLB, Drake, handshake emoji, implementing ABS. Like abs.
I love you, dude.
I love. Wait, what's the probable spam? Oh, it's just a guy. We're so back. All right.
What's the worst part about getting out of the shower with wet hair?
Sad old me showed up with wet hair.
Huh?
It didn't matter. You can't dry it quick enough.
It never dries the way you want it to dry if you have to leave the house with it wet. And it's hard to get the same hairstyle every day.
Yeah.
This is a mold that attaches to your hair dryer with the perfect hairdo. And then you put it on like a helmet and you just crank it. And it blasts your hair into that perfect shape of the mold.
I like that.
And it's it's not necessarily in the right way, but it makes the right shape. And then you can just leave.
Yeah, it's like, can you Google Chitty Chitty Bang Bang haircut machine?
Getting that chitty chitty bang bang head.
They don't make them like that
such a
anymore.
Fever dream.
Where did you see this?
You've never seen Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
No.
It's about a crazy car that this family drives around. They call it Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
I'm surprised you've seen that. I don't know why I've seen that.
1968.
It's like an old ass.
It was
movie.
a weird fever dream movie.
I think I watched it in school.
All
Like
right,
when a
pitch me,
teacher had
Willy.
COVID or something. What's the worst part about a koozie?
What is the worst part about a koozie? I don't know. Oh, it hides the kind of epic beer you're drinking?
Or like every time you get a new beer, you have to take it off and put it on the new one.
Right.
Makes it not as easy to swap between them. So this is a koozie for your hand. So it's like a koozie, but it goes around your whole hand, and you use it to grab the drink. And then when you're done with the drink, you just get rid of the drink. You keep the koozie hand on, and you grab another one and put it in your hand. Okay. So it's like a koozie that's always on your hand.
I love that.
I feel like I've always used koozies more functionally to... Yeah, you know what I'm thinking of?
Bleep that.
I feel like we use koozies more, like going to school in Boston, I feel like koozies were more of like a winter, like if you were drinking outside at like a tailgate, you wanted a koozie because your hand would get cold as shit.
I thought they were just for like flair points, and so you could tell people like what you believed.
No.
You could have one that like suggests like you're a part of a certain group or something. Oh my God, the new merch, I am so excited about.
Dude, can we talk about the shirt?
Yeah.
It says,
Which one?
The one that says, I wish this text was lower, and it's like at the collar.
Yeah. I think that's great. I would definitely wear it to parties in college.
Yeah. It's like a fun...
Because like, it's a good way of like talking to people. I think like Halloween is like the best holiday for like meeting people at bars, and because it's like you have that sort of...
Right.
a thing to talk about. What are you going to be for Halloween?
I mean, now that I got my full Harry Potter costume, I feel like it'd be a waste not to.
That's
I also have your Ravenclaw one hung up in my closet behind my Gryffindor one.
Funny.
So
I want
maybe
to do my Jedi one. I'm very excited about it.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
Problem is, we are going to be gone for Halloween.
Where are
We're
we?
going to be in Columbus, Ohio. Oh, Halloween's on a Friday this year, and we're going to be in Columbus Friday and Saturday.
Oh, that's ass.
Yeah. But it's Ohio State, Penn State, 1 versus 3.
Yeah.
For now.
But we're not going to be able to go do anything on Halloween because I don't want to go to like a college party.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of don't like Halloween, but this is the one year I was excited about it because of this Jedi costume.
I know.
And it's like, if it had fallen, like usually when it's like a Wednesday, then it's like you kind of have 2 different weekends where there's like costume events, I feel like. But if it's on a Friday, it's like definitively only going to be that
That's
weekend.
what I was thinking, right? Everyone's going to celebrate Halloween this year like the same weekend, right?
Yeah, it's just going to be one weekend.
Like last year, it was like split between 2 weekends.
That's
like some people were like the weekend before, some people were the weekend after.
We're not going to get that
like
this
how
year.
girls have like a birthday month.
Yeah.
They'll have like a dinner every day for a month to celebrate their birthday.
Yeah, exactly.
We had a thing called Lick or Treat in college where you'd go to different...
Wait, you would lick or treat in college? I don't want to hear about you licking anyone's treat, all right?
Oh, I've never done that.
Sorry, I started visualizing you licking a treat.
Oh my...
Is this pod episode bizarre?
This is the strangest hour.
I think this has been a good episode.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Oh, should we hear an Am I the Asshole? Now I'm picturing myself
What's
licking
your
a
pitch?
treat. I already pitched you with the haired thing.
Oh, yeah, like the guy from Chitty Chitty Bang. Pull up Chitty Chitty Bang.
We've run through all the... We got to get back to our original line of thinking for these pictures. They used to be so funny, and now I just can't think of it. Like the toilet paper banister.
Yeah, that was so funny.
Slide down it in one fell swoop, wipes your butt. We were... Skylar and I were laughing like if you had it at someone's house and then you looked at it and it was like brown, 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 and then like the back end was just like all red. Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear who's the asshole.
Am I the asshole for signing my roommate up for furry club at my college? All right. Hello, Frog, Toad, and Andrew.
Toad.
Andrew.
All right. I am Frog and. My name is Juno. Here's some context. I'm a freshman in college with 2 roommates that I met on Instagram before moving in. My original roommate and I, let's call her Caitlin, started DMing before we moved in and decided we would like to be roommates. I'm an athlete, so is she. We have a lot in common. Her Instagram account is very normal. We got randomly signed another roommate. I figured pretty quickly after moving in that I made a mistake by choosing Caitlin. Caitlin never leaves a room. She is in here 24/7, talking loudly with her friends on the phone, staying up super late, video games, watch anime, eat ramen. It seems like she's really struggling. I have a lot of sympathy for her, but it's becoming increasingly difficult to live with her. One day a few weeks ago when I was scrolling on TikTok, I came across a fully roleplay account on my phone. Not really my thing, so I was confused why it was even showing up for me. The username had a little bar above it that said, "Someone you may know." It was a face reveal where the furry person removed their mask to reveal Caitlin.
Whoa.
I haven't told her that I found the account yet, but it has over 45,000 followers. When I saw a post on Yik Yak about my school's furry club, crazy that Yik Yak still exists. A wonderful idea came to me. I signed Caitlin up. Now my second roommate is upset with me, saying it was wrong to sign Caitlin up unknowingly, but I think I'm doing her a favor. I don't get along with Caitlin, but I think everyone deserves a chance to be accepted and happy in college. I just want her to have friends. Am I the asshole?
Oh, here's my question. Just because you signed her up doesn't mean she's going to be like, what? I have to go now? Like, it's not.
Yeah.
She's still going to have to go on her own fruition.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be like, I pranked my roommate, signed him up for Furry Club, but I mean, if that's like her community, then you might have actually done a nice thing. Because it's like a way to like let her know about the thing without letting her know that you know. Because maybe
you kind of did it in the
trying to like
way.
Maybe she's embarrassed about it or doesn't want you to know.
I'm just surprised she doesn't already know that there's a furry
because I feel like there's like from what I've seen, the gear is pretty. Like, where would you keep that in like a college dorm?
Like
the heads are like
where
full,
did she do the face reveal?
Well, sometimes they have like smaller ones. Like there was a sibling of a girl I knew that had one that was like a dinosaur looking thing, and it was pretty confined to the face, but the mouth opened when they opened their mouth. It's kind of cool.
Interesting. Yeah,
I think you did it actually the right way because she doesn't have to go. You just put it out there. Like,
yeah. The only negative is like, when she sees that she was signed up, she's gonna be like, well, who the fuck signed me up? Like, who knows?
Yeah.
Is someone trying to like fuck with me? So that could cause a little bit of paranoia if it's something she's like insecure about. But I think there's a world in which this was kind of a nice thing to do.
I think you did the right thing.
Yeah. I don't think you're the asshole. Kind of. I might have just stayed out of it.
There was a furry convention in Portland.
Yeah.
And my friend's parents said they were in town during it. They didn't know. And when they were driving to their hotel, there was like a huge paw print like projected on the side of like the Marriott or the Hyatt or whatever. They're like, that's kind of weird. And then they looked out their window and there was like a chicken or something like a huge furry walking down the street, and they thought it was like maybe like the Portland Mariners mascot or something, like walking to the Civic Center. And then they said they went to a bar that night and it was like 50% furries. So what I'm getting at is it seems like a pretty fun community.
Furry convention, great place to get some tail. Come on.
Dude, you should have a podcast.
You have to do stand-up.
I saw a bunch of people when I was in Culver City. There was some screening of something called Hell of a Boss. Have you ever heard of this?
No.
I don't know if it's furries. I don't necessarily know if that's the exact thing. But everyone was coming out of this theater, and it looked very similar to like how furries dress. And they seemed like they were having a blast.
My friend said in college, he had a roommate that LARPed. Do you know what
Yeah.
that is?
Okay.
Live
Fuck
action
yeah.
role play, which is like they
Yeah.
do like medieval duels on campus and things like that. And he said for like the first 3 months, he didn't know what he looked like because anytime he'd leave his room, he'd be in like full chainmail and like, you know, a knight helmet on and everything like that.
That's
and like
awesome.
just a huge sword. And he'd just like walk out, not say a word, you know, and then like walk back in every day.
It's kind of sick.
Yeah.
You ever see that guy at Ohio State that would go to class in just like a black cloth? Like no one knew what his face looked like?
No.
Pull this guy up. Pull up like, I think they called him like the Sheet or something. Look up like just like Ohio State student goes to class in black sheet. He would go to class
That's him.
in like this shroud and like nothing else. And would just sit in class, and apparently it was like a completely normal student otherwise.
Maybe it was a woman who wasn't allowed at the school yet, and she was just trying to get an education.
Or maybe it was an alien. Maybe it was Medusa.
I didn't think about it if it was
Medusa?
Medusa.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
All right, should we do This Guy Rocks?
Yeah.
All right, Andrew, pause this immediately, and I mean immediately. All right, so this is a kid, and they're on a porch, and his like mom or dad or something is like getting him to take their sock off, and the caption is, "He didn't even get to the foot."
That's awesome. Oh. I love that it's like Christmas music playing too.
He was trying to be so nice and then just.
Wait, that's awesome. He like tried to go back for a second too, and he just couldn't do it.
Imagine your shin stinking.
Yeah, I mean there seemed to be some like disfiguration on the shin. Like I think he must have some sort of. Look at like when he takes his sock off. There's like a bunch of like dimples and stuff. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
That thing probably reeks. You know how bad
Maybe he had like an infection or something.
Oh my god. Yeah, he tried to go back and finish the job and like couldn't do it.
I like how this is 1,000 likes. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4 actually. That's kind of fun.
Oh Lord.
What? It's Fallon, dude. He always hits.
You got Sean and Sean and Sean and Shen. You got John and Jim and Dave. You got Brian, Ben. You got Mike, Aaron, Glenn. You got this guy, he's the Mr. Cleanest. And this guy helps with diabetes. And this guy has the best goatees. And this guy, his name's Kevin. You got this guy, he's the very oldest. But this guy, he could be a Jonas. And this guy, Buzz from Home Alone-ist. And this guy, also Kevin. Nick, Todd, Zach, Cal, don't forget Rahingo. Final two, you know, it's Liam and D'Amico. 32 gentlemen, now you know them well. That's every coach in the NFL.
That's comedy. That's what doesn't get taken off the air. Because that's real joke writing. So, okay, so I watch this video, right? And I say, oh my God, that's the what the fuck even is that? Who's that for? What is this?
Right.
What am I watching? I go to the comments. All the comments were like, Jimmy Fallon is so much better than Jimmy Kimmel. No, like go down. But like there were all stuff like, oh my God, Jimmy always hits. He's so funny. Okay, I guess now that maybe a few mean ones came in. LMAO, why am I obsessed with this? Fallon hits every time. Peak Fallon energy. Like Jimmy Kimmel doesn't have this kind of talent, whatever the Jimmy Kimmel stuff. But the point being, who the fuck likes that?
I don't know. That was interesting. I guess you could say the same thing about like us. I think they could probably take certain.
No, we're Renaissance. We're artists. We're creatives. We push boundaries. We guide culture. I mean that.
Yeah, that was nuts.
We're renegades. We're badasses. We're leaders. We're thought leaders. We're intellectuals. We're comedians. We're artists. We're talent. We are beautiful and important and cornerstones of comedy culture. And that.
All right, call him out. Call him out.
I'm calling out Jimmy Kimmel or Fallon.
Call him out.
I'm following Jimmy Fallon. Anyway, that video made me really sad, so I wanted to make you guys watch it.
That felt like the Costco guys, kind of like rap.
Yeah, I was just like, that guy is
he's really funny.
A really funny, or like was, or like.
I think at some point you have to start.
His brain got like shaved down
over
the years.
Cancel culture has.
Someone had to say it.
Come on.
Andrew, I just couldn't believe that. Like when I opened the comments, everything was like positive. I was like,
I know.
Okay, maybe I'm just stupid then.
I think you could make the argument that like our brains have been tainted, where now we think.
Yeah.
Like I went to a comedy show the other day, and I texted Willy, and I was like, I don't know if it's just because we're like around really funny people all day, so you're like your bar goes up a little bit. But there were people like about to shit their pants laughing at this comedy show I was at, and it just was not doing it for me. Granted, was pretty drunk, so I think it's hard to like break through that. But it was like even the guy I went with after, we were both like, I was like, I'm not crazy. That wasn't very funny, right? And he was like, no, not at all. But who knows?
I think the beautiful thing about, you know, what we do, what you guys do is like, you know, it's kind of like this like mirror. And you're kind of like holding it up to the audience.
We hold that fucking mirror up to society, and we say, look, take a hard fucking look at yourself, because this is it, man. Mm-hmm. This is what we were put on this fucking earth to do. Yep. Hold that mirror up to society. Amen. Give them a haircut. Say, spin them around in the chair. Say, take a look at the back of your neck. Do you like that? They go, no, thank you. You go, get the fuck out of my chair. Amen. That's what I do. Yeah. I turn people on, man. Mm-hmm. I turn people on.
The point of comedy is to push the boundaries.
Right.
To turn people on.
Willy, say something controversial. Say something that Fallon would never.
No, I was just thinking of something like insane. Like I just said something fucking insane right there.
See?
See?
Fallon would never fucking think about...
What if I just said something fucking like nuts right
Dude,
there?
Fallon would never talk about thinking about saying something fucking nuts.
God. Oh, what the hell? Why is it so fucking pale up here?
See? Fallon ain't showing upper T.
Show. Rock your Bobby.
All right.
Why do we have a platform?
I don't know. I don't fucking know. You don't think I ask myself that every morning?
I think we should be deplatformed.
I know.
I think we should be deplatformed. I would like to become like a martyr of like censorship because then we don't have to do anything and we're like everyone loves us.
Yeah. But then they'd go back and look at what we've said.
That would be epic. Then we get more views.
Should we do Teach Me Something?
We shall.
Come on, baby. All right. Have you guys ever heard of the 1931 China flood?
Yeah, little
Yeah.
CF. Come on.
Come on. It is the deadliest natural disaster in history, and I'd never even heard of it. Isn't that crazy? Guess how many people died?
150.
151.
4 million.
Oh,
4 million people.
I was closest without going over.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said I was closest without
what'd
going
you say?
over.
151?
Yeah.
Over 50 million people were affected. I don't know what that means. And
Make it 50 million and 3 now.
It destroyed like entire towns and villages. We just never heard of it. Isn't that cray?
Probably
Yeah.
because of...
Probably because of
Censorship.
the FCC. They were saying because Kimmel had to talk about it. Kimmel talked about it and then they canceled his ass. When Willy hops on the mic, there's a flood that kills all sorts of people because of all the women that get excited
Oh, yes.
Oh,
when
because
I
of
hop
sex?
on the mic,
because of like I'm getting wet.
Anyway.
All right, here's a.
I think I should be deplatformed.
What's the wettest you've ever made someone?
Can you... Wait, seriously, take our platform. Make us like...
That's like something.
Martyrs.
That's like something. When you're like a freshman in high school and everyone's lying about having sex.
Yeah.
That's like a question someone would ask you at lunch. They'd be like, "Dude, how? Oh yeah, you've had sex. What's the wettest you ever made someone?"
What's the wettest you've ever made yourself?
Remember when didn't Ben Shapiro say that women can't get wet? Google Ben Shapiro, like women can't get wet. So this is from Ben Shapiro. As I also discussed on the show, my only real concern is that the women involved, who apparently require a bucket and a mop, get the medical care they required. I think this is in reference to when WAP came out. My doctor's wife, differential diagnosis, bacterial vaginosis, yeast infection, or some other thing. That would be the funniest thing of all time. Is if how old is he? Like 50?
Oh, 50? No.
Didn't 60?
Ben Shapiro? He's probably 35.
Oh, okay.
30.
40 maybe?
Maybe.
He'd think
What if he was
44?
44?
he'd think women don't get wet.
They don't.
41.
Oh, okay. Jeans.
Okay.
This might teach me something.
Okay.
When do you think jeans were invented?
1801.
1802.
1871. Way later than I thought.
That's close.
And guess who invented them?
Mr. Jean.
Mr. Levi.
Yeah, Levi Strauss.
Yeah. Wow.
I didn't know. Like, I thought jeans were around like for way longer for some reason. I can say I can't picture George Washington in jeans, but like I thought he would have had
Yeah,
them.
after like a nice like long day.
Yeah.
Like the stockings and everything were just for show, and then when they got home they put on a pair of like 501s.
Yeah.
Google oldest jeans ever. Apparently they will find them in like old mines and pull them out.
They were for mining is what they
Yeah.
were created for.
God, if those things could talk.
Crazy that there's been like no real advancement in the jean technology.
I mean, they
I feel like
nailed it.
I could wear these tomorrow and nobody say a word.
They nailed them first try.
Yeah.
Do you ever have the ones that like it's a button fly and you can like rip them down all at once? It'll be
Yeah.
I think that's what this was.
I love
fucking
jeans.
awesome for like ladies taking them off and stuff.
I've never had a lady touch my legs.
I got a pair of corduroys when I was a kid, and the inside the
Damn right.
Thank you.
Love you, man.
Finally. The inside of the fly said "Lucky You," and I was like, "These are like a He's like a children's large.
Yeah.
Like, because I think that's like a blowjob joke, right? Or like a sex thing. Like someone would be taking off your, because it was like positioned so that the only way you could read it is if you were like at eye level with someone's fly.
Yeah.
And I was like, am I supposed to be having this happen to me? Because right now I'm the only one reading it.
Who here is supposed to be giving me?
You want to give me dome?
Huh?
What's the next segment?
What's the craziest dome you've ever gotten?
No. All right, let's do our drafts.
I'm sorry.
The Mets game starts in 4 minutes.
I'm sorry.
4 minutes.
Okay?
It's fine.
I'm fucking sorry. All right, you want to do drinking games that don't exist? Or
Yeah.
The Office. These are the Office plots that don't exist.
An ordering mistake requires the Scranton branch to store excess boxes of paper in their main office. And as it is being loaded in, Michael tells the warehouse workers to build a wall around Toby's desk. Toby objects and threatens to go to corporate, and the rest of the office defends him. So Michael concedes and instead puts all the paper in front of the vending and coffee machines. Everyone else then tries to deal with it, but eventually becomes more upset, demanding that the boxes go back to Toby's desk. So Michael gets his way, building a complete fortress around Toby. At the end of the episode, Toby reveals he actually kind of likes it because he can read his novels there in peace.
I love it. Jim accidentally knocks the bowl of M&Ms off of Kevin's desk, and Kevin is able to count how many M&Ms are on the floor, like without looking at it. And so Jim thinks that he may be like a savant. And so he starts doing experiments. So he drops like paper clips in front of him. Can't do it. They go to the vending machine. He can immediately tell him how many bags of chips are in there without counting. So they go to the fridge. He can tell him exactly how many ounces of soda are in the fridge. And Jim realizes that he is like a math savant, but only when it's related to sweets.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Creed discovers that squirrels have built a nest in the back of Meredith's van and is excited about what he describes as a new source of protein around the office. Dwight then also discovers the squirrels and realizes that Meredith needs a wake-up call about her quality of life. So Dwight begins leaving acorns in the van, so the squirrel problem gets even worse. Creed just keeps eating the squirrels for lunch, however, so the number of squirrels remains remarkably consistent. Finally, Dwight gives up, and Creed eats all the remaining squirrels. Meredith storms into the office, upset that her pets have been stolen. Creed just pukes in his desk, closes it, and says nothing.
I love it.
Was Morty there?
And Morty.
And Morty was there, and he was drunk. Barstool. Pompeii.
Someone was like mad that I thought I went along with that. They were like, Rusty cut Will off during his awesome Barstool.
How fucking dare you?
Pompeii section.
How dare you?
And then
No, I felt like Willy was getting to a point where he was like, cut me off, cut me off, cut me off.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think that's also the case.
and Big Cat.
Big crap.
Michael sees a commercial for Scientology on TV and is interested in joining. The rest of the office explains to him that it's a cult and why cults are bad, but all Michael takes away from it is how awesome it would be to be a cult leader. So he tries to start a cult in the office. The only people to join are Dwight, Andy, and Kevin. Toby then tries to shut it down, but he can't find anywhere in like the office. Toby tries to shut it down, but when Michael challenges him on it, Toby can't find anywhere in the employee handbook that says you can't start a cult, so he just has to let Michael do it.
David Wallace tells Michael he will be missing a few days for a routine surgery, which sends Michael into a tailspin. He drives to New York, finds a hospital, which he assumes is the only hospital in New York, and when the staff mishears him, he is brought to the hospital room of a man named Davis Walnut, who is wearing a mask, so he can't tell it's not David Wallace. Unaware of his mistake, Michael pledges to hold his hand until he wakes up. After waiting hours and sleeping in the hospital, Michael gets skeptical and finally peels off the mask to reveal it's the wrong guy. Annoyed, he storms out of the room, inadvertently pulling the plug on Davis Walnut's ventilator on the way out. Alarms in the room start going crazy as Michael walks out of the hospital.
The IT guy comes in to talk to the office about avoiding naughty websites after someone got a virus on the company server. Dwight holds interrogations to figure out who the pervert is that was watching naughty videos at work, but realizes it was actually himself when he was trying to buy illegal seeds for his farm on the dark web, and shuts down the rest of the investigation.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
I think those are viral.
That was, yeah. All right, should we do drinking games?
These are drinking games that don't exist.
Oh, have you ever played liquid chess? Shot glasses shaped as different chess pieces are filled with increasingly strong liquors as the piece value gets higher. So pawns are like beer. The queen is like Everclear.
Yep.
Then you play regular chess, but every time one of your pieces is captured, you have to take that shot.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Kill the lights. Everyone sits around a table blindfolded, and the referee gives each person one of 8 different light beers. If you correctly identify the light beer, you're safe, and you pour some of your can into the cup in the middle. The last person left who hasn't correctly identified one of their beers loses and has to drink the cup in the middle.
I like that.
Do you kill the lights? Pretty fun,
Yeah,
right?
it's fantastic.
Because it's blindfolded and they're... Yeah. I'll explain it. I'll explain it later.
I didn't think about the blindfolded part.
Yeah.
Beardleship. Ping pong table, divider in the middle so players can't see on the other side. It's set up in a grid. You have to set up 6 beers as on different squares, and then you take turns guessing like in Battleship. If you guess correctly, the other person has to drop a thing of sake in their beer and finish it, and then the player who eliminates the other person's beers first wins.
That's sick.
I actually want to play that.
Yeah, also, I was thinking like just throwing a ball, but that makes more sense, actually.
Oh,
That's-
that would be fun too.
Yeah, except it'd be like hard to aim, like even if you
Yeah.
knew where it was.
Where you like hear it clang off something, and
yeah,
then you
yeah,
hone
like
in
we
on
try to
that
put
part.
it. Yeah, like we're gonna do. Clash of cans. 2 people throw beer cans at full speed at each other. If the beers make contact, you have to pick up yours and drink it before the other person. First one to finish their drink wins.
That sounds fucking hectic. but
Yeah,
I like
it's
it.
chaos.
Um,
There's no real reward for winning.
yeah. Ooh, Keith Bourbon. So you sit in a circle with your friends and you have a bottle of bourbon in the middle. You go around naming Keith Urban songs, and then every time someone can't think of one, they have to take a shot, and you play until the bottle's empty.
I think I would immediately have to take a
Yeah.
shot. Do you know a single Keith Urban song?
I'll think of Think of You one? Think of You. I'll think of you. You'll think of me. Fuck. All right, I would have been
We'd
out.
both be blacked out. Caught sipping. One person is blindfolded and the other person has to finish a beer in under 5 minutes. The catch is the person blindfolded can say sipping 3 times throughout the 5 minutes. If at any point they correctly say sipping while the other person is sipping, then they win.
Oh, that's
so you have to try to
fun.
drink the whole beer, but without them noticing that you're drinking
I
it.
love that. It's like
Yeah.
fish out of water.
Yeah, sure.
I like
don't know
that.
what that is. Yeah.
Bud Light, Green Light. Similar to the playground game Red Light, Green Light.
Yep.
Players start at the starting line with a full Bud Light. You then play Red Light, Green Light, but you can't cross the finish line until you've finished your beer.
Oh.
And you can only do it like when it's a green light.
That's really good.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, I like that. Bud Light
really
Green
good.
Light is good. You got the pass. I'm serious. High toss. It's a competition to see who can throw a beer highest in the air without it popping or cracking when it hits the ground.
Okay, I like that.
Winner take all.
Do you play in like a parking lot or is it like lawn?
Parking lot. Yeah.
Okay. The quest for the holy ale. Players bring an ale of their choice to a screening of Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and every time they say Grail, you have to take a sip.
That's good.
I think it's like 40 times.
You looked that up?
Yeah.
That is. Yeah, I was going to say that probably. Yeah. Strange women lying in ponds distributing swords. There's no basis for a system of government. Pretty good, right?
Pretty damn good.
Hide and go drink. It's hide and go seek, but every time the seeker finds someone, they yell, drink, and everyone else who's still hiding has to drink. So the last person that is found will be the drunkest.
We used to play Jack's game at Ron's, and it was like not a real...
Was it your game?
It was my game. I made it up. But it didn't have any rules. It was just like you'd only play it with guys who like had never been over
Oh, yeah.
before. And me and my friend Porter played it one time. And you like lull them into a sense of like the rules are fair by like you taking the first handful of shots, be like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And then like the last 20, it involved like dice and quarters. And so like they couldn't totally figure out like what it meant. And it was fun. We should play it.
Sounds viral.
Should we do mailbag 3 at a time? All right, my song of the day is "The Master Plan" by Oasis. I've been digging it lately, so go check it out. Guys, thank you so much for listening. We love you.
Comment. Can I request one comment? Huh? Comment Andrew Nelson.
Comment Andrew. Spam Andrew Nelson W. All right, we love you guys. Have a great rest of your Monday. Have a great Tuesday, and we'll see you bright and early for our Wednesday record. Peace.
Love you.